Hi everyone, this is Christina of Movie Musings. Today I'll be reviewing Howl, released in theaters this September of 2010. The Netflix synopsis reads, James Franco steps into the shoes of famed beat poet Allen Ginsberg in his star-studded biopic centered around Ginsberg's poem Howl and the widely publicized obscenity trial that followed its publication in 1957. Documentarians Rob Epstein and Jeffrey Friedman, the same guys who brought to the Times of Harvey Milk, direct, with an A-list ensemble cast that includes John Hamm, David Strathairn, Jeff Daniels, and Mary Louise Parker, as well as Alessandro Nivola, Treat Williams, Aaron Tveit, and Bob Balaban. Okay, so off the bat, I have to say that I appreciated the way the poetry was presented in the film. I've read a few of Ginsberg's poems prior to seeing this film, and it's just a personal opinion, but I found his poetry kind of difficult to read because sometimes I would have a hard time keeping track of what he was saying, since as readers of his poems know that he likes to create these incredibly winded stories that are actually poems. It's like Howl. It became a book, but it's one poem, which is an amazing feat. I think I just found it a little difficult to read, but that's just me. So what I appreciated about the film and how it presented the poetry was that James Franco would narrate the poems, and there was, if you didn't see montages of his face, you would see animation, coming to life, representing how he viewed the world and all its color and passion and flame and its vibrancy, and it was really such a cool effect that it's made an impression on me, I must say. As for the rest of the film, I think everyone did a good job with their roles, whether they were a stick in the mud English professor who could not appreciate his particular style, to people who were adamantly defending that this was not obscene, this was actual literature, and it had a substantial value to the whole genre, to the generation, to everyone. The movie was 99 minutes, but I felt like at times it dragged, and it's not a good thing if you can feel it. If the movie isn't that long, but you sit and you watch it, you feel like it's a long movie. That's not a good sign, I think. So watch out for that in case you would, and I apologize if you're a huge Ginsberg fan and I'm crushing you right now. I am sorry for that. I have to focus on James Franco's performance. He is a brilliant actor, I must say. I never get tired of seeing his performances because he delivers them so, gosh, what's the proper word? I'm thinking plausibly, so strong, but they don't seem to fit, and at the same time they do. So I'm just gonna stick with that for lack of better words. His performances are very strong. They're believable, and you know what? He really knows he can carry his own, and for that I tip my hat to him. For all these reasons, I give this movie a B+. I would recommend seeing it, especially if you're a fan, because I do think they did a good job bringing the poetry to life. And obviously this poet had his own voice and his own distinct style, how he wrote his poetry, which is why this was considered obscene by some, especially circa 1955 and 57. But even though I had a hard time reading his poetry, I can appreciate that he had his own voice. It was different, and I can appreciate. I like that. Just because I may or may not have liked all of the poems that I read, that doesn't mean I didn't like the style in which he presented them and whatnot. Thank you very much. I'm Christina of Movie Musings. On a side note, if you have any other films, if you have an idea or you would like to see a film but aren't quite sure about it, Sarajo or I would be more than happy to watch it and do a review for you. You can contact us through our YouTube channel at MovieMusings. here at Movie Musings, or you can email us at christinasarajo@gmail.com, and we would be happy to do that in a timely fashion. Thank you very much, and cheers.